We live? Ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Hello. Forgot to pull it up on my phone. What's up, everyone? Welcome. Howdy. Hello. Welcome. What's up? How's everyone doing? I'm gonna check how I sound. Uh-oh. Now I've started a feedback loop. I'm in the Matrix now. Okay, hold on. All right. Uh-oh, I started a live stream right at the same time as one of my friends did. Hopefully she's not mad at me. All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to Toast Tuesday. I'll give some time for some people to get notified and get in here. This is a new time today. So we will see if more or less people show up. Oh, if you're wondering what's behind me and why it's all backwards, I will explain that shortly. But in the meantime, while people pour in here, let me prep the toast. It's going to be a very basic toast this week. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Silver, what's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Mr. Dude Guy, welcome back. Appreciate it. Welcome. Wow, I am trying to cut bread with a butter knife, and it's not working. All right. Welcome back to Toast Tuesday, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Hi, I'm a diaper. Hello, Esme Diaper. Welcome to the chat. All right, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Matt Shaver, and this is Toast Tuesday, the live stream where I make toast and talk to you about whatever it is that you want to talk about or I want to talk about. This is a new time. Toast Tuesday used to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I think. Was it? Yeah, I think. I'm trying it now at 6 p.m. Eastern time to see if more people can make it onto the stream. So we will see. All right. So without further ado, I kind of just ate. So I'm going to just do one piece to start, one piece of toast, and we will go from there. I think today I'm taking it very simple. Past couple weeks, I've gone kind of fancy, gone kind of wild with my toast. This week, I'm going back to my roots because I've been having a very busy week and I have a very busy rest of the week. So we are going with delicious yet simple, pure Irish butter from Kerrygold, imported from Ireland. So you know it's good and likes to get drunk. And just some kosher salt to put on top of that. My classic, my favorite toast, buttered toast with salt is my go-to favorite. Is it okay if you don't have your toast with you? Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I keep looking down here. I need to find a better... Hold on a second. We have the technology. I'm just going to put my phone up right here, maybe, if this works. Maybe not. Maybe it will, maybe not. Put my phone here so I can just look up while reading the chat, so I don't have to keep looking down at my lap. Awesome. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I have a very busy week this week, so I'm keeping the toast simple, but as you know, all toast is pretty delicious, so it's going to be pretty good. What is new with me? Oh, yeah, these things behind me. What is this? Why are they all backwards? So last week, I posted a TikTok where I was getting competitive with a woman in my league on TikTok. Let me start over. I'm a little all over the place today, if you can't tell. Last week, I posted a TikTok calling out a woman from my Duolingo league. I was taking Duolingo very seriously. Am I having a stroke? What's going on? I don't know. Anyway, I called out this woman on Duolingo in a TikTok, and the TikTok ended up blowing up and having 2.5 million views. So I got 2.5 million views on that TikTok, and all these people were asking me all these crazy questions. And then finally, the Duolingo owl commented after a couple days. Finally, so they have a very famous TikTok account. So I was very excited when they commented. But as part of that, it was a battle between me and this woman to see who would come in first place in our Duolingo league. And spoiler alert, I won. So what this actually says is I won, but it's backwards because I was live streaming on TikTok. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, you definitely should. My name is matthewxshaver. But I was live streaming, and this was the live stream was mirrored. So I had to write everything backwards so that it showed up correctly on the TikTok live stream. So that is what I did. And that is why this is backwards. And that is why Yogane is backwards, which I believe is Spanish, which is the language I'm trying to learn. I think it's Spanish for I won. And then this is my actual score, which was 69-69, which is how many points I had, to 4,610, which is how many points Elizabeth had. So that was my weekend, was being very, very competitive on TikTok or on Duolingo. And I had a TikTok go super viral about it. So that was, well, not super viral, semi-viral about it. I think technically these days, a video going viral is like 5 million views. At least that's what the threshold that I use. But, 2.5 is not bad, So I purposefully got the 69 points too. So you should make cinnamon toast, cinnamon sugar toast. Yes, I've talked about this before. That was like my favorite snack as a kid. I love cinnamon sugar toast. I almost did it today, but I just ran out of time to make the cinnamon sugar mix to pour on top. So I will be doing that soon because I love cinnamon sugar toast. It's incredible. 69 points. Very nice points. That's exactly what I said. Very nice. Yes, very nice. And, all right, here we go. Toast is toasted. And we're going to start out with some of this delicious. Can I open it? I think I'm dying today. I don't know what's going on. Delicious Kerrygold Irish butter. If you have never tried Kerrygold Irish butter, you definitely should, because it is thebomb.com, as they say. Does anyone say that anymore? Probably not. As they used to say. Very fatty and delicious. All right, that's probably enough for now. Yo, Vincent, what up? Welcome back. Glad to see you could make it at the new time. Like I said, I'm trying at this new time because this is what got the most votes on my YouTube poll. So we'll see. We will see how it goes. But so far, so good. Today, I'm just doing a very classic easy toast because I have a very busy week. Just some Kerrygold Irish butter, and then the piece de resistance, some kosher salt right on top of there. Boom. Probably way too much salt, but I love salt. So, have I had French toast? Is the Pope Catholic? Yes, that's a yes. I have. I like French toast. The best French toast, funnily enough, since we're using Irish butter today, the best French toast, was it French toast? No, I think it was pancakes. I take that back. Actually, I think I had both. It was in Ireland. I think I had good French toast and pancakes that were both from Ireland. So, first bite of Toast Tuesday going in. Can't go wrong with the classics. You cannot go wrong with the classics. Is that a picture of your grandpa in the back? Yes, it is. Where is? Oh, yes. So that is a picture of me and my grandpa, who passed away a long time ago of ALS, better known as Lou Gehrig's disease, which is a terrible disease. But he was a role model for me and a very, very funny guy all the way up to the end. And so, unfortunately, at the time that picture was taken, one, I was a fat dweeb, so I look like a fat dweeb. But I also was obsessed with ventriloquism, and I had a little ventriloquist dummy. So as you can probably see, I don't really want to move the picture, but as you can probably see right here, there's my little ventriloquist dummy sitting on my lap in my what I believe is my last picture with my grandfather. So kind of unfortunate. I wish that dummy was not in the picture, but it is very funny in retrospect because actually, if you guys will give me a second, I still have the dummy right here. His name is Danny the Dummy, and I got him after reading the old Goosebumps book, Night of the Living Dead, which I think is supposed to make kids scared of dummies, but instead I went out and got Danny the Dummy. Now I'm not going to try to do ventriloquism because I never was good at it, and his like neck string is broken. So I can pull it open, and then he just kind of looks like this. And his mouth just like slowly shuts over time. So it's pretty terrifying, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, so that is Danny from the picture of me and my grandpa Joe right there. I'm eating a biscuit with butter and sugar thing. I don't know how to say. Well, whatever it is, it sounds pretty good. Biscuit, butter, sugar. I mean, that sounds great. Whatever it is, it sounds great. Yes, R.I.P. my grandpa. Very unfortunate. Great man. But I have a picture with him and a lot of fond memories. My grandpa used to take me to eat at McDonald's, and we would go eat inside, and then he would say to go on the order, and I'd be like, "But Grandpa, I want to play in the ball pit," because back in the day, McDonald's had like playgrounds filled with plastic balls, and he would be like, "Okay, that's fine," and I was like, "But," and he would just go play in the ball pit. So I'd go play in the ball pit, and then he would come out with our food, and I was like, "Grandpa, didn't you say to go?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not paying tax to eat here, because I guess if you eat in the restaurant, you have to pay like sales tax or something, which would have amounted to a few more cents at the time." But my grandpa was like, "No, we're taking this to go, and then we're eating it in the restaurant." So kudos to him. Always learned how to save money hanging out with my grandpa, which is awesome. All right, we have another bite of toast here. Good soup. I'll tell one more story about my grandpa. He used to take my cousin, my older cousin, probably think it was my oldest cousin. He used to take him down in Cleveland, we have the Cleveland Metro Parks, which is a massive system of forests and a valley, hills with a river that runs through it. And it connects to all these other parks that are all throughout the greater Cleveland area. It's beautiful. You can go run, swim, fish, hike, everything. But he used to take my oldest cousin down there, and he would take him to the river, and he would go, "All right, meow, meow for the catfish, meow for the catfish." My cousin would go up to the side of the river, and he'd go, "Meow, meow," and he would just meow like a cat, and catfish would swim up to where he was, and they would kind of just like, have you ever seen catfish? They kind of just like eat the air as they kind of look like koi fish. They would come up, they'd swim up to the top and come greet my cousin while he was meowing. Now, my cousin thought he could speak to catfish, but what my grandpa did not tell him was that the night before, for like several weeks, my grandpa had been going to the same part of the river and chumming the waters with like canned corn and other foods in the same exact spot at the same exact time, basically training the fish. And so then when he brought my cousin there to the same exact spot at the same time on a different day, the fish were just coming up already because they were like, "We're going to get food. We're going to get food." So always thought that was very, very funny. Just gives a little insight into his sense of humor. I just love picturing my cousin, who now has kids that are probably around his age when he would do this. I just love picturing my cousin going to the side of the river and being like, "Meow, meow, meow." So that was always very funny to me. Grandpa knew that taxation was theft. Yes, he did. As we all now know, he was ahead of the curve. What else was I going to say? I forget. Oh yeah, I'm going to take these down so they stop being confusing. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I had a whole big competitive Duolingo thing happen this weekend. It blew up on TikTok. It got 2.5 million views, and Duolingo got involved. I might have threatened the Duolingo owl at some point. But long story short, I gained like 10,000 followers and I beat a woman in our Duolingo league. So that was good. That was good. Last night, I watched a movie. If any of you have watched movies recently, that's good. I love movies. I try to watch as many movies as possible. I've been slowly working through like the 100 best movies of all time list. And so if you guys have watched a movie that you liked recently, let me know in the chat. But I watched a movie called Cinema Paradiso, which is an Italian movie from Italy. It was made in like the late 80s or 1990, maybe 1988. And I didn't realize I was watching the director's cut of it, so it was like 3 hours long. It was very long. But I watched that movie, and even though it's in Italian, and what's weird is it's in Italian, but they dub Italian on top of them already speaking Italian. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I mean, it was phenomenal. Even with how long it was, being in a different language, not really knowing anything about it going in, it is now one of my favorite movies of all time. It is a masterpiece in every way, shape, and form. It is very much like a coming of age movie mixed with a love story, mixed with the history of cinema and film, mixed with Italian culture and history as well. So if you like any of those things, I highly recommend you check it out. It was a very, very good movie. And I would watch it again in a heartbeat. So if you haven't seen it, it's called Cinema Paradiso. And it's incredible. So please watch that movie if you haven't seen it. If you had any classics, recommend them. Just watched Heat for the first time. Heat is a great movie. I love Heat. That is a phenomenal movie. I've been watching a lot of classics. Actually, I was just like, where's my phone at? It's right here. I just keep track of the movies I've been watching recently, so I can talk about them with other people if I need to. And so some of the best classic movies that I've watched recently were I only have 14 of the top 100 left to go. So I can definitely finish those by the end of the year, which I'm excited about. The best movies from this list that I've watched recently. Well, this wasn't on the list, but I watched Belfast, which came out this year or the end of last year. I thought that was very, very good. It's very similar to Cinema Paradiso now that I think about it, except the history of movies isn't involved so much, but it's about like growing up in Ireland, Northern Ireland, a few decades ago. So that was really cool. I watched the classic comedy, which I don't know how it's taken me this long to watch. I watched the classic comedy, Some Like It Hot, that has Jack Lemmon. Can't forget the other guy. It's an old movie, a black and white movie. Jack Lemmon, another guy, and Marilyn Monroe in it. And it is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, which is crazy to say because I think it came out in like 1955, maybe. And a lot of times when you watch old comedy movies, they do not hold up for one reason or another. Some Like It Hot was phenomenal. And I was laughing out loud at several parts of that movie. So highly recommend that if you're looking for a comedy and you haven't seen that yet. Sorry, getting back to the chat here, making sure everything reloads. Gladiator and Jojo Rabbit are great. Yes, Gladiator and Jojo Rabbit are great. I actually just rewatched Gladiator like 2 or 3 months ago. And the last time I'd seen it was like when I was in high school or something. So it's been a long time. And it's an awesome movie. I love any sort of movies about history, even if it's a little fictionalized and everything. I still love it. And Jojo Rabbit, I think I've talked about it on stream before. I watched Jojo Rabbit on a plane, and I got off the plane. I was like, that was sad. And I was like sad the first day of my trip. I might have watched it while flying to Italy too. I was like flying. I was like, dang, now I'm sad and I'm in Italy. Another classic that I watched, I rewatched 2 classics as well in the past week. The Breakfast Club, which of course is just one of the most classic movies of all time. Probably John Hughes. No, Home Alone's probably better than. I don't know. John Hughes has great movies. If you like John Hughes, definitely watch The Breakfast Club. If you've never seen The Breakfast Club somehow, watch The Breakfast Club. It's great. It still holds up in the fact of capturing what it's like to be an adolescent teenager. I think it still does that very well. And now the things that were like cool or relatable in the 80s when it came out, like the music and the dancing and the clothes and stuff, those have gone past the point of like, I can't relate to this at all. That's just weird. I don't like this, whatever. That's gone past that point up to like, this is so funny to watch. Like, it's just so funny to see what they're wearing. And when they break out into dances and stuff, it's hysterical to me. So The Breakfast Club is one of my favorites for sure. And then the other movie I watched, I'll talk about in a second to catch up on the chat. Jojo Rabbit made me laugh and cry. Yes, it's wild. It's one of those movies. I did that with Cinema Paradiso as well. Like, you laugh and cry at the same time, and you're like, when that happens, I think your body just kind of starts to like break down. Throw another piece of toast in. Like, your body doesn't know what's going on, so you're just like kind of convulsing, and like slime just starts coming out of your head. Like, in general, it just melts out of different holes and things. Which is always odd, but it has happened to me before. It happens a lot of times when I watch movies, and you just kind of embrace it, and you're like, this is just where I am now watching this movie. So it can be quite an experience. Is Breakfast Club vulgar at all? It's not nearly as vulgar as movies like Superbad, or a lot of the other like kind of coming of age movies. They definitely swear a few times. They definitely reference some like taboo topics, but it's not like, as far as the vulgarness scale goes, with 0 being not vulgar and 10 being extremely vulgar, The Breakfast Club is probably like a 2 or a 3. So it's really not bad. Plus, if you were going to run that movie by your parents or your friends or your little siblings or whoever, I really can't see anyone being like, no, don't watch that movie. Like, it's a very hard movie to be like, no, you're not old enough to watch that movie. You might not be old enough to get everything that happens in it, but for the most part, I think you will be. So I'm not too worried about it. Sharknado was okay, followed by Sharknado is a masterpiece. I have to come in indifferent here and split the middle because I have not seen Sharknado. Did I see Sharknado? See, the thing with Sharknado is like, that's a movie I would watch under the influence of something. So, but I have seen, I think the last time I flew to another country, I saw on the plane, like they were promoting Sharknado like 5 or something. But I understand the premise of Sharknado, so I would absolutely watch it. I just find it hilarious that they've somehow also been able to make like 5 or 7 of those movies. It's kind of wild to think about. Considering that like movies like are made with multi-$100 million budgets like Batgirl and then turn out so bad that they're like, we can't show this to the public. I wish I could see Batgirl now. Being a huge Batman fan, I wish I could see the Batgirl movie just to see how bad it turned out. I mean, if you have to straight up cancel a movie and you're like, we can't show this movie to anyone, it has to be so bad. You realize how much time and money went into making a feature-length superhero film. For it to be canceled is like, I mean, that's why you want to watch it. It has to be so bad. So bad. Rubber is actually the worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know if I've even heard of Rubber. You have to give me some more details because I don't know if I've actually heard of Rubber. Maybe I have, but I can't remember. I was asking because I watched a lot of comedy movies with my mom. If you're from the US and your mom hasn't seen The Breakfast Club, I'd be very surprised. If you're not from the US, that might be a different story, but depending on how old your mom is too, it might be something that she could definitely relate to, but there might be a good chance she's already seen it. It is kind of like one of those classic movies that a bunch of people watch. So you should ask her, see what she thinks. I have that Lego MTT. Is that this thing? That's got to be this thing, right? Because I've never known the name of that. I just know it's a walker, and all the other walkers are AT-ATs and AT. There's the AT-AT, and then there's the one with 2 legs. What's the one with 2 legs? The ATT or something? I don't know. I hope that's what you're talking about. That one was fun to build. Anyway, Batgirl was a write-off for the studio. See, I keep hearing that. I've seen that said on TikTok. Whew, toast is done. But I get that you could write it off as a loss. But like they were like done with the movie. So my next question becomes like, okay, if they could they not have finished half the movie and then written it off? Like, could they have not finished like it sounds like they were completely done making the movie, which I'm sure they did use it as a write-off, but it also leads me to believe that it had to be like unbelievably bad, which is just again hysterical to me. The brown one. Oh, this is an MTT, the droid carrier. Somehow the droid carrier comes up in every one of these live streams. Yeah, this is, I mean, I don't even know how long ago I had this. But I remember as a kid seeing the, where are all my droids at? Oh, they're down there. They're all guarding my Lego mat house, so I can't pick them up right now. Rubber, a homicidal car tire discovering its destructive psionic power sets its sights on a desert town once a mysterious woman becomes its obsession. I'm going to be honest, based off the IMDb, that sounds pretty good. But if you're saying it's bad, I can also understand why it would be terrible. But you got to admit, that's a very catchy. That might be why you watch it, I'm guessing, because that is that almost makes me want to watch that movie. Like if I read that and you didn't tell me it was bad, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie. A psionic tire killing people. That's like there's like a Thanksgiving themed horror movie with a turkey that kills people. That one's very mature. Don't watch that one with your mom. I forget what it's called, but that one's very funny. The MTT is the brown. Yep, got that. Sonic movies, good. Dude, I haven't seen either of the Sonic movies, but I want to. And I like Jim Carrey, so I don't know why I haven't. Oh, almost forgot the piece de resistance, the kosher salt on the justice. Too much salt? No, keep going. See? Oui? Ah, beautiful. That toast is going to be good. 2 legs is the ATST. I can't believe I forgot all this stuff. I feel like such an idiot. I used to know all this. The MTT is the brown droid carrier. Silver, no, those were good recommendations. I just haven't seen the Sonic movies yet, but I wanted to see them. But again, the Sonic movie is something I would watch like on a plane, probably. Have you watched the Velocipaster? Is that a dinosaur priest? I have not seen that movie, but that sounds incredibly bad. Because that's the worst movie ever. Oh, okay. Then that answers my question. Yeah, it's funny to me how a lot of movies get made. I used to really like it when JonTron would do videos about bad movies. A guy I follow on TikTok who I've never met in person, but I call him a friend of mine, Eric. He does crazy Christian movie reviews on TikTok that are pretty funny. Hey, Squishy, what's up? Welcome to Toast Tuesday. No worries. You made it here. That's all that matters. Speaking of Toast Tuesday. Summer's almost over, guys. I'm sad. Labor Day's this weekend. all the kids in my area went back to school this week. I was driving down the street today, like an hour and a half after school let out. And on like the hill, like a hill going up towards one of the other schools in our town, like the Christian Catholic school, there was just a group of like 25 kids just being forced to run up the hill, like sprint up the hill. And then they would come back down and they were doing it again. And I was like, okay, this looks like a cross country training, but these kids looked like they were like 7. So I was trying to think in my own head. I'm like, when do kids start cross country? Like, I thought cross country wasn't a thing until high school. And I was like, okay, maybe cross country was a thing in middle school. But then I was like, okay, so that'd be 6th grade. These kids were not in 6th grade. They legitimately looked like they were maybe in 4th grade. And they were just these 2 adults at the top of the hill, just making them sprint up the hill. I was like, is this I don't want to say maybe I won't make that joke. Is this like a school defense training or something? You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, but I had no idea what was going on. So, you should try rubber in case it's so bad it's good. See, that's what I'm saying. So Vincent said rubber was bad, but the description sounds like it's good. So it could be so bad that it's good. There are movies like that. Like Thanksgiving, I think is the Thanksgiving one. Or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. There's a lot of movies that are so bad that they're good. If you could only keep one Lego, what would it be? That's very tough, but I have 2 I can narrow it in between. Over there, I have a Lego AT-AT Walker, which was like the first big Lego set I ever wanted, and I never got it. And then my mom got it for me when I like turned 18 or when I went to college or something. I can't remember. But I don't think it's the original Walker. The original Walker, I think, was bigger and cooler. I think this is the redesign they did of the Walker. Then the other one is this Jawa Sandcrawler here, which I did get for Christmas when I was a kid. And it drove me insane because it kept falling apart as I was building it. It's not the sturdiest design Lego's ever come up with by any means at all. In fact, it's one of their worst designs. But that's a first edition Lego Jawa Sandcrawler with like 4,500 pieces. That took me more time to build than anything else here. So if I had to just keep one, I think it would be the Lego Jawa Sandcrawler. Plus, I love Jawas, so, you know what I mean. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, this is just the inside workstation. You got some droids in there. Got a little Jawa in there. You can lower a crane, take this off, lower a crane in there. I mean, I think this would be the one I'd keep, probably. Look at, there's even a little Lego Gonk droid. You guys see that? Look at that. Little Lego Gonk. Gong. How cool is that? So yeah, I'm gonna final answer Lego Jawa Sandcrawler. Now let's see if I can put this back without destroying the whole thing. And yeah, okay, all right, boom, all right. Nice crunch, dude. Thank you. I would watch if you did bad movie reviews like JonTron. I've thought about that before. Doing some kind of series like that. I used to read creepy Instagram comments left on supermodels' Instagrams. That was fun. Thank you for that. That's a good idea. Maybe I will try to track down. You know what? Maybe I will watch Rubber and do some sort of review to that. I know he's friends with my buddy Eric. Eddie Burback does stuff like that too. I know he does like reactions to old bad movies and stuff like that. So maybe I will do that. It's a good idea. Thank you. Appreciate it. Squishy, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. See you later. Thanks for being here. The original AT-AT could walk. Is that true? The original AT-AT Lego set could walk? Is that? I keep looking for my phone. It's right here. If that's true, that's crazy, and that means the one I have is definitely not original, which means I still have to get the original set somehow, which means I'm probably going to pay thousands of dollars at some point in my life to try to get that. So, maybe someday. Maybe if I ever actually make money from anything, then I'll be able to afford the AT-AT walker. The Gonk droid, one of the best droids in all of Star Wars, one of the best characters in all of Star Wars. Incredible. Silver, welcome back. That one was motorized. Are you guys kidding me? Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just going onto YouTube. I know I'm streaming on YouTube, but I'm going onto YouTube. Original AT-AT Lego Walker. I gotta see this thing. Oh, this guy's got all of them? He's gotta rub it in. Are you kidding me? This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 Lego walkers. I've got the freaking dumb one with Luke hanging from a string underneath it. Dude, one of them is like 4 feet tall. Oh, wait, it's on a table. It's still tall. It's still 2 feet tall. Who is this guy? He thinks he's so cool. He has 6 walkers. I'm pissed. All right, show me. Which one's the first one, dude? I can't hear him because I don't have external speakers. Which one's the first? Oh, this one's. Is this the motorized one? Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Now you guys told me this. I'm like, I gotta see if this one walk. This is gonna take too much time. I can't. I'll do this later. Bro, what is this one? This one's not even. This is like a new walker. Whatever. This guy. I'm over it. I'm angry. They just came out with the USC AT-AT for $800. Dude, Legos are so expensive. Yes. This is don't get me wrong, I love Legos. I hate the Lego company. They have destroyed what used to be a toy that kids could afford, and they have made it an abomination that is mostly bought by like adults living like children, adults with full-time jobs that are like, I still want to play with Lego. Like, I want to play with Legos. But every time I buy a Lego set now, I feel guilty because I'm like, if I weren't buying these Lego sets, kids would be able to still afford them. Like, you go into, back in the day, for example, if you were a kid, everything's destroyed. Jesus, this is like a modified, what is this, a Y-Wing? You guys know better than I do. I don't remember anything anymore. I think this is the Y-Wing. It's covered in literally an inch of dust. It's disgusting. This is a pretty hefty set, right? Back when I was a kid, though, this probably would have been $20 to $25. If you were to buy this today, in fact, let's do a little research here. Lego Y-Wing. I think that's what it's called. I mean, it looks like a freaking Y. It better be a Y-Wing. Are you out of your mind? Have they lost it? I think they're out of there. I think they've gone insane. Lego Star Wars Resistant Y-Wing Starfighter. 55. Okay, this isn't the same set, but $55.99? Should I make a video on that? Should I make a video about how the Lego company has lost their freaking minds? Dude, back in the day, everyone laughed at Mega Bloks because they were like, Mega Bloks, your stuff is so bad. Your sets are terrible. Your characters look like idiots. Your minifigures look like idiots. No one likes Mega Bloks. Go home, Mega Bloks. But you know what they were that none of us realized? Mega Bloks was the competition. They were the competition. And now there is no competition. So Lego gets to take a rinky-dink $20 set and charge $55.99. I'm angry. And somehow, Lego has gotten no flack for literally creating millions of non-biodegradable plastic pieces that are floating in the ocean right now. I'm angry now. I'm angry at Lego. Seeing that price, I'm pissed off. Unbelievable. This thing's falling apart already. The Lego Architect sets cost way too much. Yeah. I've always wanted one of those. And then I saw how much they cost, and I was like, have they lost their mind? They have gone insane. I don't care how nice it looks. It's Lego. It's a toy. It's a children's toy. I don't care if there's 15,000 pieces. It's a children's toy. You're charging $8,000 for the Eiffel Tower, the freaking Babylon Gardens, and are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Yes, you should. All right, I might make a video on that. I feel like I could rant on that for a while. Maybe I'll test the waters with a TikTok about it, because apparently the people on TikTok like it when I rant now, so I might just do that. There's more money in the world. Yes, the dollar. Yeah. Yes, economics, of course. Yeah. Well, yes, Spiky. Legos are way too overpriced. I mean, this Lego Jawa Sandcrawler. You know what would be interesting? Is there a website that tracks the price of Lego sets over time? That would be interesting. That's a website I would use periodically. Lego Jawa Sandcrawler. Let's see here. Is this the original? See, they always update their stuff. That one doesn't look like mine. They always update their stuff, so you never know what is this mine? No, this is a small one. Dude, have they lost their minds? They have one on eBay. How many pieces? Everyone is selling a smaller Lego Jawa Sandcrawler set on eBay that has half the pieces that this one has for $300. I think this set originally that has 4,500, I believe, if what is ingrained in my childhood memory is correct, I believe it has 4,500 pieces. I might need someone to fact check me on that. Jamie, pull that up. I believe that. Okay, here it is. I was wrong. This Jawa Sandcrawler had 3,296 pieces. So still double the pieces about that last set. This Lego Jawa Sandcrawler was probably maximum 300, maybe 350 when it came out. Right? Yeah, that sounds right. Mega Bloks has actual guns. Is Mega Bloks still around? Let's check that out. Jamie, pull that up. Mega Bloks. They're still, oof, man, they're just struggling, these Mega Bloks. They've had so much time they've really just leaned into being for kids. Lego used to have like the kids sets too. They were the big chunky ones like kids can play with. And it looks like these two colluded together. They got together and Lego was like, listen, we'll keep making all the intricate Star Wars stuff and the architecture stuff, the expensive stuff. And you can have, the big smiley face made out of Mega Bloks. That can be your thing. Unbelievable. Here are the themes. This is incredible. Maybe I could make a video just on Mega Bloks. Here are the Mega Bloks themes. Okay, so think about Lego. Yeah, they got Lego Star Wars. You have Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Harry Potter, Lego Hobbit, Lego City, Lego Rock Raiders, what have you. For contrast, here are the Mega Block themes. Pika Bloks. Not like Pikachu, like Peekaboo. Cat. Meaning like Cat, the construction company Cat that makes like the digging machines. John Deere, the lawn mowing company, John Deere. This is incredible. Sesame Street. Makes sense. They're targeting kids. Disney. Interesting because, all these are also owned by Disney. And Paw Patrol. So Mega Bloks has a Paw Patrol theme Mega Bloks set. So this is They don't have a lot of work with here. In fact, I don't even think their website. Oh, they're owned by Mattel Toys. Okay, so they're doing fine. They're doing fine. They're fine. These are fine. Okay, Mega Bloks. They got some Pokemon. Okay, Mega Bloks has Minecraft, Halo. They're fine. They're doing fine. They're fine. And Mega Bloks is like the Digimon to Lego's Pokemon, if you think about it. Lego is expensive because of the quality and licensing. You're gonna look me in the eyes and you're gonna tell me that's the only reason why it's expensive. That's why. Just because of that. They haven't gotten any better, more efficient at making little Lego bricks. They haven't found any cost savings or synergies, recycling programs. You're going to try to tell me that their margins aren't 4,000 times higher than they were when they started this company? I don't believe it. Sure, that's part of it, but just like the Batgirl thing, I don't think it's the whole story. Repost to YouTube, please. Wait, sorry, guys, I'm falling behind. Repost to YouTube, please. What was I talking about? I wanted to post on TikTok. The testing the rant against Lego. Yeah, most of my big TikToks I'll post as YouTube shorts. But that one I did about Duolingo is kind of just like a rant that only really made sense on TikTok. I don't think it would perform well on YouTube, but maybe it would. So maybe I will share. I don't know. I'll have to double check. Squishy's mom buys Mega Bloks. Oh, for a second I was like Squishy. Then I remembered who Squishy was. Yes, correct. This is my first Toast Tuesday. Darth Bricks, welcome. You came at the perfect time as we were just talking about Lego bricks and Mega Bloks. So, which is your favorite? Let me know. Lego still makes a large profit compared to other companies. Mega Bloks has Halo. Yes, I found that out, which is cool, but also like Halo was cool when I was a kid. So are they trying to sell? So now they're trying to sell Lego or Halo Mega Bloks to kids of people who grew up playing Halo, probably, I'm guessing. So like do kids still play Halo? Like kids, like actual kids, like 6th grade and up. Do they play Halo? Because otherwise these parents are going to go to the store. Some dad my age is going to be like, oh, sweet, they got Halo Mega Bloks. Jimmy's going to love this. And he's going to buy it and bring it home. He's like, look, Jimmy, I couldn't afford Legos, but I got you Halo Mega Bloks. And the kid's going to be like, what's Halo? I don't know. It just seems weird. It's like, who are they marketing? Everyone's talking about Halo as Mega. Okay. Wait, the company who owns and makes Halo games also owns Mega Bloks? Well, Mattel licenses Halo. I don't know. I'm already lost in the sauce. Got to be on Lego side. I'm committed. Fair, very fair, as you can tell. I am committed as well. Although I'm very angry at Lego now. Yes, they do. Not as much though. Okay, so they still play Halo. Kids still play Halo, but not as much. Okay, that makes sense then. All right, I'm gonna close out this Mega Bloks thing because it's making me sad. Oh, great! I closed out the Mega Bloks thing, and now I just see the guy with 6 different Lego AT-AT walkers. Can't win. Just can't win anymore, guys. I'm demoralized now. Just seeing what happened. Did anyone else as a kid? Okay, question for the kids these days. Did anyone else have this is the OG brick, by the way, besides the literal brick that like kids used to have to build houses with. Did anyone have the cardboard bricks that you would get them all in a big like flat stack and you'd have to actually fold them up and turn them into cardboard bricks, and they were probably about this long and like maybe this wide, and then you could just have cardboard bricks. They were hollow. They were just cardboard, but the outsides of them were painted or colored to look like house bricks. But they came in like red and blue and green and that stuff. Anyone else have those? So what my brother and I used to do is we would take these bricks and we would spend like half an hour setting them up to look like battle droids. It was actually pretty sweet. Like we'd we'd have like the battle droid legs, and then we do a cross piece here, and then we do another piece here for the torso, another one up top for the shoulders, and then we'd make like the head. It kind of like the head would look like this kind of with the bricks. And it would take, we'd set them all up till we ran out of bricks. It took us like half an hour. And then we would just run around with our lightsabers, our toy lightsabers, and just knock them all down. We like we were fighting droids. And then we'd be like, all right, time to set them all back up again. And then we'd go and we'd set them all back up again. I kind of did. I remember I used boxes as buildings. Yes, classic. Yes, I remember using those bricks. Yes, awesome, good to know. And then cars. I had a lot of cars. I used to have a whole thing of Hot Wheels. Those are probably gone. I don't know where those went. Hot Wheels were sick too. Hot Wheels is a great toy when it works. I mean, the Hot Wheels sets have gotten way better. I remember when they first started releasing like Hot Wheels sets with like the boosters and everything, like the cars would just like explode, like fly across the room, hit the wall and explode. Like it was just, they wouldn't stay on the track. Like it was just an absolute nightmare. But nowadays I've seen Hot Wheels sets be used, the more modern ones, and they're way, way better than they were. So it makes me feel like an old man just talking about all these toys. I'm like, back in my day, Hot Wheels were real cars and we used cardboard bricks. What am I saying? All right. Can I pull up maybe I can pull up a picture. Did this thing just break? You guys, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what's going on. Lego's charging freaking $400 for Lego for a Y-Wing, and but this thing just broke. This has never broken like this before. It's freaking nobody's used the bricks. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Oh, if you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, definitely more Instagram for this. Tomorrow night, I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to spoil this guy's video. But tomorrow night, this thing just actually legitimately break. Are you kidding me? Who designed this? Mega Bloks? Unbelievable. Whatever. Tomorrow night I am going to be going to the Ohio State Penitentiary, which is the prison where they filmed Shawshank Redemption. And it is also supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the world. I believe every YouTuber in existence has ever made a YouTube video, has filmed a video there, including Mr. Beast and his crew. But I will be going there with one of my good friends who is a local YouTuber and 12 other people. And we are going to be spending the night there and making a video there, which will be fun to watch when it eventually comes out. I hope either that or we're all going to be killed by ghosts. So one of those options. I'm not really scared because I don't believe in ghosts. So either something really scary is going to happen to me and I'm going to come back believing in ghosts, or nothing will happen and I will come back basically knowing that is proof that ghosts don't exist. Because if this most haunted place in the world doesn't have ghosts, then where are they? What are they doing? They're probably building Legos somewhere. You probably have $1.5 grand of Legos behind you, if not 2. Yeah, I've thought about that. Probably even more now because you can charge, I guess, $1 million for a freaking Lego set now. Heard you mention Discord servers. I have not made an official Discord server, mostly because I am terrible at using Discord. So I don't know if I ever will create a Discord server. If the people really want one, maybe at some point I will. But for now, based on just the views I get and other things, I don't think I'm going to make one yet. So the best way to truly keep up to date with all the different stuff I'm doing and working on is to subscribe to me here and to follow me on Instagram. Because Instagram stories is where I really post like the updates about the different videos I'm working on, the things I'm doing, all that stuff. And then if you're a Patreon subscriber, I post like for my close friends stories on Instagram. Those are for my patrons. I post those for behind the scenes stuff of actual videos and all that sort of stuff. But I do not plan on creating a Discord server yet. The original Cloud City Lego set goes for $10K. The Boba figure is $3,000. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know. Maybe I should just get killed by a ghost tomorrow. I don't know. Be careful, bro. Yeah, I'll be fine. I think the biggest threat is it's going to be dark in this place. And they're only giving us like, we're only bringing like crappy flashlights. So like I could see myself breaking a bone accidentally or twisting an ankle or something. I can knock him some wood here. That could happen. That seems more likely than me getting haunted. What do ghosts even do to you? What do they do? Like demons possess you allegedly, but ghosts just, what do they? They don't do anything. They're just like, I'm a ghost. Hey, I'm a ghost. I died in this prison. So yeah, that's where I'll be tomorrow. And I'm going to be trying to post some updates while I'm there. So if you want to see some updates from the most haunted place on earth tomorrow night, check it out. Literally 24 hours from now, I will be there. Make sure you get an exorcist on the phone. Yeah, see? I did go to high school with a kid whose parents were ghost hunters, I believe. They made enough money to live in this city, so someone was paying them. That's kind of crazy to me, but someone was paying them. Boba was extremely detailed minifigure considering when he was released. Yes, but was he as cool as Knight Rider on a Lego City motorcycle? You guys see this? Check that one out, guys. That guy might have 6 different Lego AT-ATs, but he doesn't have this. And then there's also, of course, the minifigure of me, the Matt minifigure. Where is he at? He's probably driving something cool. Wait a minute. There, I think this is him. I believe this is the guy that I called me when I was a kid. I think this is me. The reason why I have a hand like this is because much like Luke Skywalker, I also lost a hand in battle and had to get a robot one. I think this is me. But I can't be positive in any way, shape, or form. There are a lot of guys over there. Oh. Jesus, this stuff has so much freaking dust on it. Oh, you want to talk about detailed minifigure? One of my favorite minifigures of all time. Is this just a Lego live stream now? Is the dude from freaking the skateboard guy game? The bad guy? What was this guy's name? What's on the menu today? Oh, sorry, Jason. It was just plain toast with Kerrygold Irish butter and some kosher salt. Keeping it simple today because I have a very, very busy week. So actually, I'm going to wrap up the stream in a second here because it's been about a full hour. But thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Lego has a minifigure studio online now. I don't even want to know what that means. You can design your own. I don't even want. You want to know how they can afford that? Because they're ripping us off with all the sets. I'm angry. They have a figure thing creator in the Mall of America. I did see that. I did go to the Lego store in the Mall of America. And I took one look at the prices and I was like, nope. Anyway, if anyone remembers what this guy's name was, that was one of the best video games ever too, was the game where you just play as the kid on the skateboard who delivers pizzas and throws pizzas at this guy. That was a great game. And then, of course, Lego Racers and Lego Racers 2 with Basil the Batlord. Possibly the greatest game ever made. Ever. So, put this guy back in prison where he belongs. And like I said, if you want to follow along while I am at the Lego Island, yes, that was it. Thank you, Silver. While I'm at the Ohio State Penitentiary tomorrow, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Oh, and last thing here, obviously, I could plug my Patreon and all this other stuff too. But for some reason, the video I put out this Saturday, and as I said on last week's stream, I'm going to put my videos out on Saturdays now because my weeks are busier. So I have to edit videos on Friday, finish editing them on Friday, and post on Saturday. But the video I posted this Saturday is doing decently well. I thought it was like an all right video. It's called If Batman Was Poor. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But most of my views on those type of videos that aren't my shorts, most of my views come from my subscriptions feed, which means you guys who are awesome subscribed and then you get a notification or you see it when I post a video and you watch it, or that comes from my channel page, which means people click on my YouTube channel from wherever, and then they see the video and they click on the video to watch it. So that's how I get most of my views on those videos, which isn't good because that means it's only people that know who I am and have seen my other stuff are watching my videos, which is not good. That's not what you want. But for some reason, on this most recent video, If Batman Was Poor, the majority of the views on that have come from YouTube's recommendation. So YouTube is recommending the video to people, which is great because that is what you want them to do with all of your videos. But I have no idea why it's happening for this video and none of the other videos. I have no idea. So if you guys want to keep that momentum going, I think it'd be really helpful this week if you guys could share that video specifically with people, because if YouTube starts recommending that video and it performs well, I'm thinking maybe they'll start recommending some of my other videos as well. And then once you start getting videos in the recommended feed, that's when a YouTube channel can actually start growing, because YouTube Shorts can help you grow too, but the subscribers that come from Shorts aren't usually as high quality, usually as people that come from normal YouTube videos. But anyway, just a little fact and note. So yeah, Silver, to that note too, that's what was weird about this video is the click-through rate and the retention on this video were nearly identical to all of my other YouTube videos. And my retention rates are pretty good because I make shorter videos and I try to keep it funny throughout the video. My click-through rate is like, all right, it's fine, I think. But this video, all of those metrics were the same as my other videos. So I was like, why is YouTube pushing this one out specifically? And I have no idea, but that's just part of being a content creator, is having no idea how anything works a lot of the time. And then hoping that if you just give up doing everything else and keep posting videos over and over and over and try to make them better, then maybe someday it will all pay off. Or you could just go work at a Lego store and get an employee discount. All right. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another Toast Tuesday. And I should be back here again next Tuesday. It seems like I think I had 9 or 10 people on at one point today, which is the highest I think we had. So 6 o'clock might be a good time. So I think I'm going to do it again at 6 o'clock. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I have to turn this thing off and I will see you next week. Appreciate you all. See ya.